Welcome everybody back to the Fly the W Studios. Sirens outside here. To the Fly the W Studios here in downtown Greenville, South Carolina. My name is Chris Strub, the Giving Day guy, back after a busy month of Giving Days in September. That's right. If you follow me on all my social media channels, you would know that I was in both San Antonio, Texas, and then Louisville, Kentucky for a pair of Giving Days. The Big Give 2020 and Give for Good Louisville on September 10th and September 17th. And you can read more about those at www.givingdayguy.com. Actually, you can read about last year's version because I haven't posted yet on that website about this year's version. But yeah, givingdayguy.com is where you can go to learn more about the work that I do on a day in and day out basis. Of course, I post a lot more to my other social media channels. That would be Twitter and Instagram at Chris Strub. And of course, my YouTube channel is here. So make sure you hit that subscribe button. Over the next month here, we're going to try and play a little bit more Political Machine. We'll get back into that rhythm that we were in over the summer and really dating back into the spring. As we're still in the throes of the coronavirus lockdown here. Things are pretty awful in South Carolina. There was a reported 32.6% test positivity rate today, October 3rd. I thought it was a misprint when I saw it. I think it's the highest number I've ever seen out of any state, considering that number should be ideally under 1, but the World Health Organization says that in order to reopen things, it needs to be under 5. It's pretty bad. It's pretty bad. But here we are. Again, who knows how long it's been. I mean, it's been over 6 months now that we've been locked down. It's been 7 months since I spoke at Social Media Marketing World back in San Diego, in person. And of course, it's not my job here to report on the news, but President Trump is in the hospital now. The news is coming out tonight that he was actually very sick yesterday, might be getting kind of better today, maybe, sort of. But Melania Trump has the coronavirus. Several GOP senators have it. Chris Christie's in the hospital now. The president's campaign manager has coronavirus. Hope Hicks has coronavirus. It's bad. It's real bad. It's real bad. It's really bad. And Alexa, how many days until Election Day?
Election Day is in 31 days, on Tuesday, November 3rd, 2020.
31 days until Election Day 2020. A lot of people are voting already around the country. So, of course, as a big reminder, I know I still have this one here somewhere. See, when I go do these gigs, I change all my stuff here in Switcher Studio. So that's why I'm like jumbled all over the place. I've still got like all my assets from the different Giving Days that I've worked. I mean, watch this. Here you go. Right? Like that's from mid-August when I was in Gainesville, Florida. And then we had the newer version here with Give for Good Louisville. I'll just play this for you too. It's just a couple seconds. Same idea, quick animations that I would load into this app called Switcher Studio. Throw their logo up there. This app, there it is. Oh, there. Switcher Studio is, of course, the app that I use to broadcast through this multi-channel approach. But to finish my point, make sure you go to www.vote.org to check your voter registration status and to vote. I've been saying this all summer long. Again, if you go back on my YouTube channel, if you're intrigued, maybe you're seeing this live stream for the first time and you're like, Chris, what are you doing? You're playing a game called The Political Machine. Well, this is actually, I believe, this is my 99th time posting a game of Political Machine 2020. Probably about 50-50 in terms of, am I having a beverage during the game or am I just sipping water? Tonight we're drinking a little Chardonnay. We got a little Murphy. Let me grab the bottle here. We got a little Murphy Good Chardonnay here. We'll get you right up there. You can see it. That's what we're drinking. It's not bad. I'd say it's average. It's not fantastic, but it'll work. Probably get through the bottle tonight. And of course, in just under an hour, we've got the season premiere of Saturday Night Live. So we're basically just we're biding time, no pun intended, until SNL starts. Hey, you're here to watch some hot Political Machine 2020 action. We're going to stick with our theme here, our primary channel. Again, no pun intended. It's Joe Biden versus Donald Trump tonight here. I haven't played in a month or so, so who knows how it's going to go. I always play on, again, if this is your first time watching, I'm going to play on the second hardest difficulty in the game. I've gotten pretty good at it, but who knows? Again, the algorithm within the game changes. Of course, it doesn't, I wouldn't suspect that they're accounting for the president's illness, but you never know with Political Machine. I mean, it wouldn't shock me if there was something included about that. So let's go ahead and fire it up. We'll turn the sound up here, rock and roll, and let's get some gameplay going. All right, we'll crank that sound. Ooh, let's check real quick. Let's check real quick if there is a multiplayer. So another thing that I would add is if you want to play this game against me, let me know. This game has multiplayer, and I've never played against another person. So if you want to play, let me know. Democrat Party, painful difficulty, standard advanced options, which means it's standard 21-week campaign, starting funds of 100%. Random events are normal. Let me get myself out of the way here. Hold on, I'm using the wrong camera view. That should be a little better for you, so you can see the whole screen. Whoop. Joe Biden is the candidate. There's his stats and description. Pause it, of course, as always, if you want to check it out. By the way, there's me. Does that look like me? So if you want to go back and watch more of these live stream gameplay action, the last big set of games that I played about a month ago maybe, I created a character and played as Chris Strub to a variety of results. But of course, we're going to play tonight as Joe Biden, and our opponent is Donald Trump. There's his stats and description. Let's get going. Right off to South Carolina in week 2. I love it. All right. It's week 3? Week 5? Week 5. Let's take a look at the polls here. 45% to 42%. I'm winning 321 electoral votes to 217. But again, if you haven't watched me play this game a million times before, the biggest factor that changes your results in this game is your ability to build out your ideology. And you do that by collecting and then spending your ideology points that you see here in the bottom left-hand corner. And I've got 17 of them now here, just from week 5 alone. I think I have 1. So let's see how those numbers that I just mentioned change here. .434 to 104. So if you're not sure how to play this game and you're watching and you're considering downloading and you're like, how does this game work? What do I do? Collect ideology points and then spend them as quickly as you can. That's what it comes down to. Jeez. Week 21, if you've watched me play this game before, it always slows down a little bit here because I'm looking at states where a last minute thing could make a big difference. I mean, it looks like he wiped out all of my operatives. I mean, there was that slew there where I think he just did like 4 in a row. Which there's just nothing you can do about that. It's just, that's what happens on the hardest difficulty here. So there's really nothing I can do here. Cross your fingers for Ohio. Colorado's tied. Arkansas is tied. Let's go ahead and we'll go after Colorado. It's former Vice President Joe Biden versus the incumbent 45th President of the United States, Donald John Trump. Here in what I believe is my 99th game of the Political Machine 2020, right here at youtube.com/Chris Strub. Let's bring it out a little wider here so we can see how it goes. With this camera angle here. Joe Biden versus Donald Trump, 21-week campaign in the books. Let's see how we did. 5-4, 3-2-1, let's do it. Looking good so far. No doubt about New York. Give me Pennsylvania. Yep. Kind of had to give up on Florida. Oh, Ohio goes red. All right. I don't think we're in trouble, but Ohio did go red, as did Indiana. But we've got Illinois, we got Wisconsin. We're going to win Minnesota. I'm in Colorado, so I think, although I'm in southeast Colorado on election night, that's an interesting choice. See, Texas is going to go red. At what point do you start worrying? He's at 248, 251, 257, 261. Oof. The game was a lot closer than I thought it was going to be. But there you go. The 46th President of the United States, Joe Biden, and his running mate, Amy Klobuchar. Take a look at the exit polls real quick. Won the popular vote by almost 10 million votes. So look at that. won the popular vote by nearly 10 million votes, but only won the Electoral College by really that one state. I did win Colorado, right? Did it really come down to Colorado? If I'd lost Colorado, I would have lost the whole election, so I guess I made the right move going to Colorado there at the last second. Getting a little too comfortable here with the Chardonnay here on a Saturday night. Good thing I've got very little to do with the actual election, though. But you, my friend, watching at home on YouTube, you do have something to do with the election. Go to www.vote.org to check your voter registration status. And we'll take a look at the big exit polls. For the 2.5% of voters who said that returning civility to politics was their top voter issue, I won 100% of those votes. So, thanks everybody for watching. Got about half an hour till Saturday Night Live season premiere with Chris Rock. So looking forward to that. Make sure you hit that subscribe button here on YouTube at Chris Strub. And check out the playlist for a lot more Political Machine 2020 gameplay action. Twitter and Instagram at Chris Strub. And until next time, from the Fly the W studio, I'll see you guys real soon.